Here today with Aaron Thomas from Sales Gadget, founder and CEO. Been a Sendblue customer of ours for about 60 days now and wanted to come to us today to talk about the increase in engagement and show up rates that him and his salesperson have seen within his business. Aaron, thanks for coming to hang out with me today.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me, Sam. Pleasure.
Of course. Why are we here today, man? Why'd you actually say, you know what? I'll film a case study with this guy?
Yeah, for sure. Well, Sendblue, it's been one of the things that we've been trying to fix in our agency now for several months. And we were looking into so many different options when it came to how do we need to increase our copy? Do we need to increase or work on our nurture sequences or have more follow up, have setters? And one of the things that was brought to our attention is the difference between setting blue bubbles versus like we use Go High Level as a CRM versus their native integration. And it might sound kind of silly, like how much can the different color of a bubble change things? But it's true. It's true when you see that people with an iPhone, like it's that cult following. And people are just more receptive to it because it doesn't feel like another marketing agency is reaching out to them. In our space, so many customers are reached out to by marketing agencies, and we can kind of set ourselves apart from that because we do have the iMessage. It feels more personal, and so yeah, it's definitely tremendously increased our show up rate and our engagement, and it was kind of an easy lever to pull because it wasn't that we needed to go and recreate all of our copy, all of our sequences. It was just this little switch in our tech stack of how we're sending messages and communicating with our leads.
A little switch. That's because you use Go High Level.
Yeah. Yeah. So like the ability to like literally you guys having that app in the marketplace that we could like just build it still natively in high level versus like having to have all these crazy webhooks and APIs, which we've done before. It was just so seamless. It was super, super easy to set up. I think we were like set up and good to go in like 30 minutes.
All right. All right. I like that. Given an opportunity and a budget in your business, as a business owner, you get to spend money on Sendblue, or you get to throw more money at ads, or you get to go get another setter. Why just change the color of the bubble?
Yeah, really good question. And honestly, that was one that I was really torn with when we were first talking through it because I'm like, do we want to invest in this? It seems like a simple nuance. Like I'll be honest, I was a skeptic at first. I'm like, how much can this actually change things by just having it be a different color? And I'm like, it's one of those things that if it by using SendBlue, it allows us to close another deal a month, like it more than pays for itself. And that's what we were hoping for. Like if we can increase our show up rate, and our sales team is incredible with how they kind of communicate our product and service. They just need to be talking to more people. So if this was a way that we could have them talk to more people, it definitely justified the investment.
Your sales rep, the one that's actually on the front lines using this tool, what have they shared with you about this like really immeasurable feeling that gets
Mm.
associated with like using this tool?
Yeah, I mean he's just excited that people are responding and engaging, and the amount of feedback that we've gotten from some of the cool little additions that we were able to build out into the iMessage campaign, such as like the video content and the voice memos. It kind of adds that personal touch. And when he jumps on his sales calls, I mean they have no clue that it was like all automated. They think that he was actually sitting down, sending a voice note saying, "Hey, I can't wait to meet with you. I was just reviewing your website moments ago." And so yeah, we've definitely heard from our leads how personable it was. And I think it all goes back to how do you build a relationship, right? And the my sales guy, he's phenomenal with just communicating, but then having an instant rapport and building that relationship. He's very much of a relationship focused guy, and it kind of just carries through. Like it makes it feel like it's his own personal number that he's taking the time to record voice memos and all these messages to engage with the lead. And so he already has a relationship built with that lead before he even talks with them on that sales call.
There's a different level, I feel like, of respect that you get in the sales process, especially in the follow-up process. The
Mm.
amount of times I would get ghosted on a green bubble because you just think it's automated versus when you can send someone a voice message and be like, yo, Aaron, why are you not texting me
Yeah.
back now? That's awesome. That's awesome. Someone's sitting on the fence about Sendblue right now. They don't know if they should put that money into ads or into the setter or into the other gadget or gizmo. What would you say to them?
I would say do it. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but depending on the space, if you're in the high ticket space, you'll make that money back tenfold. I would always argue when it comes to optimization of campaigns, do you want a broken bottom half of the funnel? Meaning, if you just took that money and you invested into more ads, like you're not fixing the broken system. The broken system is you have poor engagement and poor show up rate because your tech stack isn't in a way that makes sense. So would I rather throw more money and get more leads and have them not show up? Or would I rather invest the money, fix the show up rate, and then that's going to allow me to pour more money into the funnel? So I think it's one of those things like take a look at where the broken pieces are in the system. For us, it was show up rate. Like our show up rate was awful. And we were like, hey, we need more people to show up. It wasn't necessarily of like, we need more leads. We need the leads that we have and that we're paying for every single day. We need them to show up to the calls. So we needed to fix that issue first before just like pouring into more marketing spend.
Love it. Someone's still watching right now. They're like, wow, I really like this guy, Aaron. Can he help me? Who do you serve? And how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, our website is salesgadget.io, www.salesgadget.io. If you send us a message, there's a place there to book a call. You can talk with my team. But yeah, our primary kind of client avatar is in the home services space. So we're a digital marketing agency serving home services contractors, everything from roofing, HVAC, plumbing. That is our core competency. That's what our main agency is built on. But I am also a tech geek and a tech nerd. So we've also done some consulting and coaching in the agency space with some other agencies in med spa, gym space, financial advising, financial planning, options trading. So we're kind of diversified in what we can do, but our core focus for the agency side is definitely roofing contractors, HVAC, plumbing, electrical.
You got it. If you're a roofer, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, watching right now, you like the idea of blue bubbles. You just want this guy to plug them in for you. Hit up Aaron, sales
Yeah,
guy. Thanks, Aaron.
that's right. You bet. Thanks, Sam.